So if your ex just broke up with you and you decided to go no contact because you've already tried everything else, you've tried writing the letters, you tried begging them and apologizing for them, and now you have to go without hearing from them or talking to them or commenting or whatever, probably by now you want to know, you know, does this person still think about you even though that they've broken up with you, especially if they're not hearing from you. So right now, like right after the breakup, depending on your circumstances, okay? But if they think about you, it's probably not going to be in the way that you want. It's probably going to be frustration. It's probably going to be sadness or anger. It's going to be something that you don't want to know, if they're thinking about you right now. And that's pretty easy for me to say, even though I don't know your exact circumstances, because if you think about it, they got to a place where they wanted to push you away. Circumstances have led up to this moment, and even though they pushed you away, it doesn't mean that they're going to be in that place emotionally forever. That's one of the reasons why we go no contact. So the first psychological stage that your ex goes into when you stop reaching out to them is really like this relief slash independence phase where they're like really happy to be on their own and that, free of the problems from the relationship and all this stuff. And they kind of feel good about themselves and they're not really thinking about too much about you because that was the old chapter that they just got away from. Incidentally, this doesn't really last too much longer than a month tops for people, because what happens is they go out into the dating world, they get disillusioned, if they're even going that far. They start to get lonely, they start to miss you, they start to have to watch the show that you guys used to watch together by themselves. There's all these things that lead into loneliness and understanding that the grass isn't greener. And so for the first couple weeks, they might not think about you that much, to be honest. And you'll know, because if you were to reach out and break no contact, they're going to stonewall you because they don't want to hear from you during that time. But after that little relief slash independence phase, they absolutely are thinking about you all the time. And this is evidenced by the fact that they're checking your social media. They might be talking to your friends about you. They're going to be wondering why they haven't heard from you. And they're going to start missing you, after that initial phase. Now, if you're smart and you persisted no contact past the point where they started to watch your stories and do some of these little things, you're going to get them eventually coming back around and messaging you. And once you get that message, that's absolute concrete evidence that, yes, they have been thinking about you this whole time. Maybe with the exception of that little beginning phase. They have been thinking about you so much, in fact, that they actually decided to message you. And when that happens, that is your chance, okay? You don't ask them to get back together right away, but you start to kick back and message them in a fun way, just like you did in the beginning, and you're patient, and you let time have its course in bringing you guys back together. And if you want help with this, you can click on my profile and click this link down here and book a call with me. Let's talk about your situation and what you need to do next.